I recently saw this quote: "Technology is often the right thing to do, but the why it's introduced is often the missing ingredient to success. Technology alone, though, isn't the answer." And I couldn't agree more strongly. I wanted to take this opportunity to explain why I've worked so hard to shift the mindset of what the traditional math class looks like, and to give you a peek into my flipped classroom. To some students, math homework fills them with stress and anxiety, and oftentimes is a reason they get turned off to the subject. Homework can feel impossible to start or overwhelming to complete. Students might feel unable to find the help they need to get that work done, and anxiety undermines a student's ability to reach his or her full potential. In a classroom where most of the teacher's time is spent at the board lecturing to the needs of the classroom as a whole, especially with the packed curriculum such as in an AP course, there's not enough time to individualize and customize on a personal level. One of my biggest goals as a teacher is to provide a safe environment for all students where they can get their questions answered and work at a pace that best fits their needs. I seek to be there for my students when they need me and to get to know them on a personal level. I work to push my students beyond their comfort zone while knowing that the supports are in place should they need the help. During a traditional math lecture, you might see students scribbling down verbatim from the board, and though they are paying close attention, not fully engaging and participating in the learning process. For many, that's because the information is coming at the wrong pace, either too fast and they can't keep up, or too slow and their mind wanders to other things. So I've offloaded the teacher-directed lecture to video. Students watch a video lesson at home, which will equip them with the fundamentals they need to have an engaging discussion the next day. They receive a handout on which they take notes that also serve as a basis for our in-class discussion. In addition to having their handout to fill in, there's interactivity and monitoring built into the videos. Embedded quizzes serve as learning checks and provide instant feedback to the student. On-the-spot correction can be critical in helping students identify areas where further review is needed and helps prevent bad habits and misconceptions. The quizzes will never be graded. They are only meant to help both me and the student identify areas of focus. In addition, call-out boxes, highlights, and pointers will help draw attention to important parts. The video will pause for emphasis to draw a student's attention to the screen or a note that I have written to stress an important point. Putting students in the driver's seat is also an important part of my classroom. In creating video lectures myself, I have been able to experience the wonder of having my voice reach way beyond my immediate classroom. The internet is this amazing place, and students turn to YouTube or an internet search immediately when they are looking to learn something new. Students in my classroom are asked to contribute in a similar way. They have opportunities to create mini video lessons of their own, and they also contribute to an online community of Q&As for math-specific content. Not only are students giving back and completing these tasks, but they are also required to verbalize and explain their solution. This helps solidify concepts and focuses them to understand the why behind their solution. It's important to understand that the flipped classroom is about shifting the teacher-directed activity home and making the classroom space very student-centered and student-driven. The student is given all of the tools to be very resourceful and independent in their learning, and the classroom space can be a more supportive, calm, and inspiring environment. Students are given ample time to do collaborative problem solving. The flipped classroom is all about giving students more ownership for their learning. Instead of constantly prompting them, my role is to guide, to listen to their questions, and join in on their discussions.